Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm the Eater Bunny Hub, and welcome to another. Hello, everybody. I'm the Eater Bunny Hub, and welcome to another video of us. Sorry. Welcome to another video of us defending the Sonic movie. Welcome to another video of defending the Sonic movie from the Ricardo YouTuber, the rival of the Armando Calitri Sonic movie. Armando knows about this up to date. He knows what's going on in the Sonic movie news area. But today we're gonna be complaining to Ricardo again because he looked down on the Sonic movies again. Because he thought he doesn't have hope in the Sonic movie. So we're gonna disagree with him. We're gonna complain with him like we always do. And we're gonna be defending the Sonic movies. So let's start the video.
But it might not be for what you guys think.
No, it's exactly what Armando think it was. Armando did thought you were gonna talk trash about the Sonic movie, and he was right that you were not gonna have hope. Armando kind of guessed that you were gonna do that you were gonna do it because you were the awful things you said about Amy's and your other videos and the other awful things you said about Amy and your other videos we defended the Sonic movie from you. And the Crash 40. You were wrong. Crash 40 was in the Sonic movie, Ricardo. It wasn't in the end credits, but it was in the movie in the final battle. You were wrong, Ricardo. Live and Learn was in the Sonic movie, and it was in the final battle. And Live and Learn was in the final battle of the Sonic movie 3. Crash 40 was in the Sonic movie, and you were wrong about not being there, Ricardo. Crash 40 was in the Sonic movie 3.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Speed Time, bringing you another video. In this video today, that's right, we're back talking about Sonic.
Hello, dumbass Ricardo, or beat Supersonic.
Movie 3. Now, I know the movie's been out for a bit now. A lot of people's eyes are now set towards the future of the Sonic franchise with what's coming up in 2025, Sonic Movie 4, etc. And don't get me wrong, we have a lot of videos planned talking about all of those things. In fact, I think that's what one of our next videos is going to be. But now that we've released all the big Sonic Movie 3 videos, the reviews, the reactions, the merchandise unboxings, the post-credit scene discussions, all of that, once when the dust kind of settles from Sonic Movies 3 release, now it's been a few weeks, all eyes really focus to the box office, or at least a few eyes do. This is really going to determine where the franchise goes in the future, how much confidence the studio is going to continue to hold in the franchise, and that's something I've been keeping a very close eye on for the movie since it was announced with its release date. I always said that this was going to be a hard-fought battle between Sonic and Mufasa.
You didn't have hope for the Sonic movie. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
If they stuck to the same date, and that's certainly what it has been. Of course, we know that Sonic beat Mufasa, surprisingly, at the box office on opening
Hey, good news.
weekend. I say surprisingly because me, along with a lot of other people,
You look down on the Sonic movie. You shouldn't have done that.
thought Mufasa was going to win single-handedly. But no, Sonic Movie 3 brought in a second franchise best haul of $60 million on its opening weekend, and it continued to bring in a lot more money since. I think it actually held number one at the domestic box office for 2 weeks in a row, but Mufasa has always been able to keep a consistent lead on Sonic when it comes to its worldwide box office total. But since then, Mufasa has actually taken the domestic lead
Son of a dude.
from Sonic. Now, Mufasa, once again, has always had a consistent lead on Sonic at the worldwide box office. That's not surprising. And when Paramount looks at these box office numbers, I don't think they're exactly trying to compare Sonic to Mufasa one for one, and that's how they're going to dictate where the franchise goes in terms of its financial future. But I think they're going to look at is how this movie compares to the rest of the Sonic movie franchise. Now, I should note, Sonic Movie 3 has already passed Sonic Movie 1 at the worldwide box office. That is not entirely surprising. I think we all could have maybe guessed it was going to do that, but very happy to see that it's not at least the lowest grossing so far. But we know that Sonic Movie 2 made almost $100 million more than that, making over $400 million. But if we look at Sonic Movie 3 a few weeks into its worldwide box office run, it is currently at the time of me filming this video at $336 million. Which, yes, once again, is more than Sonic Movie 1, but is still a considerable amount behind Sonic Movie 2. Now, at the end of the day, I think there's a good chance that Sonic Movie 3 does pass Sonic Movie 2 to become the highest grossing film of the franchise. But I don't think it's going to be as significant as a lead as I think we thought it was going to be. There were a lot of people saying Sonic Movie 3 was going to make $1 billion.
Yeah. And then better get the $1 billion if we want the Shadow movie. If we want the Shadow Show, we're gonna get the Shadow Show. But if we wanted to make it a movie, it better make that. You want a Shadow movie, the Sonic Movie 3 had to be very successful. Gotta get that type of money.
I never thought that was going to happen. There's no franchise in history.
Well, we're not getting the Shadow movie then, you big jerk. If we wanted the Shadow movie, the Sonic Movie 3 gotta be very, very successful. It gotta be a huge hit, very successful. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it gotta be high quality. Gotta get the $1 billion. Oh, yeah.
Creative cinema, that's how to leap from $400 million to $1 billion. If you
gotta get $1 billion if we want the Shadow movie.
Want to talk about $1 billion, the Sonic movie franchise as a whole just crossed $1 billion.
We gotta get that type of money that you see in the video on screen. We gotta get that to get the Shadow movie. We gotta get all the money if we want the Shadow movie. If we want the Sonic movie to be very successful, Ricardo, we gotta get the money that you see in there. All the ones and zeros and all that.
Dollars total as a franchise, so if that makes you feel better, there's that. But this individual film was not going to ever make $1 billion.
Well, it better make $1 billion, or we're not getting the Shadow movie. Or we probably are getting the Shadow movie, but we gotta, we gotta complete all of the predictions of the fans that they is going to get the $1 billion. You know?
I think you can see with how Sonic compares to Mufasa worldwide. Sonic doesn't have the same pull he does in somewhere like America. Sonic is no bigger than anywhere in the world, and here...
What weed are you smoking, my dude? Sonic is very popular, you know?
In the United States. So it was no secret that the franchise was going to perform...
America is the United States, right? What's the difference?
Significantly better over here than somewhere like Japan, or even in European countries. But what I was hoping for Sonic Movie 3 was anywhere from 500 to 600 million.
You better get that type of money. The Sonic Movie 3 had to get that type of money that you predicted, or the type of money that all the Sonic fans predicted. It got to get that $100 million, or the money that you have predicted they were going to get.
Dollars, which would put it at around half.
Gotta get the $100 million, like you said. Sonic movie gotta get the money if we want the Shadow movie, you know.
$500 million to over $500 million, which I think is a great thing that Paramount would love to hear. But unfortunately, I don't think the movie's going to get to that point. What I love.
Hopefully gets to that point. Hopefully get that type of money!
But two, absolutely, who wouldn't? But if we're looking at the financials here, if we're looking at the trajectory, well, yes, I think there is still a very good probable chance that Sonic Movie 3 becomes...
There's a good chance it could make it.
Biggest of the franchise at the box office, as it's still not performing badly. I don't think it's performing up to the standards that a lot of fans and also Paramount might have had for it.
Hopefully it comes true what the fans and the Paramount get the happy ending they deserve.
Especially with its strong start, it's kind of strange to see Mufasa, which was a movie that didn't only start off significantly worse than Sonic at the domestic box office, but it was a way more poorly received film. Sonic Movie 3 is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes and is, I think, the highest grossing score for a video game film in the website's history. Not just that, but the audience score is better, the critic score is better, everything about it is considered better. Now, what are some of the reasons for this? One, ever since the movie's movies were both released, Mufasa has always carried the primary screenings. This means that it gets priority.
It's secretly sabotaging the Sonic movies too. But you cannot see that because you don't have a brain, Ricardo.
Over IMAX, Dolby, all of the big showings. It has significantly more showings than Sonic 3, so there's more opportunity for people to go watch that movie than Sonic. Heck, I've gone on my AMC app at points to see Sonic Movie 3 tickets, and it's buried beneath a bunch of movies with Mufasa right at...
See? And you didn't know that. You don't have a brain. That the Mufasa is sabotaging Sonic Movie 3.
The very top, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense with that being the second biggest.
Yeah, that's Disney. That is Disney doing. They're printing that. You know.
Film that there was at the theater that day. There's been a lot of talk and conspiracy about Disney really trying to suffocate.
Yes, it is. It's true. That conspiracy is true. It's real.
Sonic, that can obviously be seen on social media with them hiding anything Sonic related in their Twitter.
That is indeed very true. Armando does know about that. But yes, that actually is true.
But also with stuff like that. Like I said, Disney holds a lot of power, and I always thought that
a lot of power.
Mufasa would make more money, but I thought that Disney...
Because you were a fool. You were a stupid idiot.
Wouldn't be this slimy about their practices. Now, I don't think this is entirely...
There were evil, though.
Big conspiracy. I think that Disney's doing the normal thing that they do with their films and how much they want their big releases to be pushed by theaters. That 100% plays a role in...
They think Sonic is a threat, but you don't... But you are a bit... You don't know this. That they think Sonic Movie 3 is a threat. But you are a bit... Sorry. But you are a bit to it. You don't know about it, okay? You don't know what this Disney planning behind the scenes.
So why Mufasa is slowly gaining more ground on Sonic. I already think it has over a $100 million lead on it worldwide, but still, we'll have to see how Sonic Movie 3 does. Now, what does this mean for the future of Sonic?
Sorry, I meant to say, you were clueless about the Disney what trying to do to the Sonic movie. Disney sees Sonic Movie 3 as a threat, so you're clueless about what Disney sabotaging the Sonic Movie 3. Okay. I'm defending the Sonic movie.
Franchise, there are some people that have been saying, oh, they might not even make Sonic 4 now. I don't see that happening. I still see this being the biggest of the franchise. But I think there will be a lot more pressure on Sonic Movie 4 now than there was for all past installments. I think Sonic Movie 3 is going to manage to just squeak by.
Son of a... Okay. You made a finger, Ricardo.
Which isn't amazing. It's good. It's good that it won't be regressing. And you never know. There's still a chance that it makes less than 2, which would be bad. But
yeah, that would be bad. But there also is a chance that it could be very little. It could be a huge... It could get all of the money if ever wanted, you know?
Liz, I think that means that you're going to need to pull up big guns to ensure that you not only keep increasing your box office with 4 being bigger than 3, but just to hope that it doesn't crash and burn. And those are for a few reasons. I think that you need to get Jim Carrey back. I think that's essential.
Well, he does the Eggman, so of course. It's the Robotnik. The Dr. Robotnik.
Turned into the star of these movies, whether you guys like it or not as Sonic fans. He is...
Don't worry, I don't mind. The Sonic movies always been about Sonic and Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Eggman.
Kind of the biggest draw for general audiences going to these movies. But his biggest shadow was...
That's true. That's very true. Jim Carrey is everybody's favorite actor.
This movie cycle, I think they're going to put a big emphasis on him for movie 4. I don't even know if it's entirely the intention.
Movie 4 is about Amy. And Metal Sonic, you damn fool!
Of the filmmakers to have Shadow have a big role in 4, but I definitely see them kind of having to force him into it a little more than they probably would have otherwise.
You're thinking the Sonic Movie 3 will be a failure, but we will prove you wrong. But we will prove that you're wrong, Ricardo.
With the movie's performance at the box office. I don't think they're going to cancel this movie. I don't think that they're going to do anything bad with that. But I do think that they are going to be a lot more cautious and maybe look over movie 4 a lot more than they did with 3, because
3 gonna be the good. The 3 the chosen one to prove your love. The final battles. Remember everybody, you gotta watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters. Remember to watch Sonic Movie 3. Remember everybody to watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters. To watch the movie, the Sonic 3.
I don't think, once again, this movie's performing up to their standards. I think they were expecting a lot bigger, a lot better. Now, it's important to remember the Sonic movies don't have a tremendous budget. So I think Sonic Movie 3's budget was like a little over one.
Remember everybody, you gotta watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters. It's very good. They got all of the music from the game for some of them.
$100 million, 120 or something like that. Not only are they going to make that back, they're going to make a profit from it. So at the end of the day, that's what matters most to them. But everyone wants to see the movie franchise having a significant trajectory upward by at least $100 million each movie.
Remember everybody, we all gotta watch the Sonic Movie 3 so we can get that Shadow movie and Sonic Movie 4.
I think Sonic Movie 3 is going to stall around the mid 400 million to very high 400 million. I don't think it's...
We're all doing our part. We're all doing our part to watching the Sonic movie. Very good. But we gotta try harder to watch the Sonic movie in theaters. You know, we gotta try harder to watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters. But good job, everybody. Good job watching the Sonic movie.
Gonna reach that 500 marker like I really was hoping it would.
Congratulations, everybody, and thank you for watching Sonic Movie 3. So remember to watch Sonic Movie 3 in theaters.
I just don't think Sonic has the international legs to carry it to that point, which is really
Yes, it does.
unfortunate. Sonic has always been a product of the United States. I know the franchise was created in Japan, but
Yup,
it's clear that it has the most pull appeal over here, hence why so much Sonic material is released over here, and also why this franchise's most successful efforts as of late have come from America. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna root for Sonic Movie 3. I still want it to do very good.
Good. You better root for Sonic Movie 3. Good. Very good. Root for the Sonic movies.
It is a little bit underperforming expectations. I don't think a lot of Sonic fans are looking at that. I think Sonic fans are kind of making fun of Disney, being like, haha, you guys are petty about Sonic. But at the end of the day, Mufasa is still making...
You don't know the full story. You only know half of it right now. Why are you criticizing the fans of Sonic? Ricardo, huh? You got a problem with that? You got a problem with Sonic fans? You Sonic not believer? Got a problem with that, Ricardo?
significantly more money than Sonic, and also is now beating it at the domestic box office as well.
You take that back. The middle finger to Billy. Everybody watching the Sonic movie 3 multiple times. And you everybody watching the Sonic movie multiple times. And you don't even acknowledge shit. And you don't even know that shit, Ricardo. Somebody that I used to know, but never told me out. You ain't got to be a middle finger jerk for nothing.
So there's not a whole lot for us to laugh about anymore. We had our moment to...
We gotta take this seriously. We gotta save the Sonic movie cinematic universe.
brag, have fun, poke fun at Disney. But at this point, Sonic fans, I'm not saying you guys watching this video, but you guys know who I'm talking about, are just kind of making themselves look like idiots.
No, they're not. They're not looking... You're wrong! You're wrong, Ricardo. You're wrong. They're not idiots. You are the idiot, Ricardo. Not the Sonic fans. The Sonic fans are defending the Sonic movie with honor. They're defending the Sonic movie. Like, they're defending the Sonic movie. Something that you are not doing, Ricardo, or Be Supersonic. Where are your moral spirit? The Sonic fans are defending the Sonic movie, but you are not defending the Sonic movie. Ricardo, human reaction 2. Sorry, everybody.
For lack of better words, I don't think a lot of them understand how box office works.
You don't think you understand how powerful Sonic is? Your own favorite character. And you sure look like he got a failure.
I don't think a lot of them understand the international and domestic differences, and also the fact
You don't understand how tiny your brain is, Ricardo.
that play into this kind of stuff. Once again, I don't want fans to think that this is terrible, that Sonic movie.
But why you made this video then? Why did you make this video talking about the Sonic movie is losing? And you don't want it to think that. Why did you make this video? You made it a finger asshole. You did, Ricardo.
4 is gonna get canceled because of Sonic Movie 3's performance.
No, it's gonna be that because you lack of intelligence. Ignorant people like you. That's why the Sonic movie gonna fail. Because of ignorance. Like you, Ricardo. And also another YouTuber that talked trash about the Sonic movie. That Armando knows about because he watched the video of the idiot. Sorry, Armando Kelly to Sonic movie already watched the review of the very bad review of an awful political Christian that talks trash about the Sonic movie. But don't worry, we're not gonna get to the jerk, the fool. So, understand, Ricardo, the Sonic movie is failing because of ignorance. Not because... You're failing because of your ignorance, Ricardo. But it's not going to fail. It's going to be very successful. And you're gonna be proven wrong, Ricardo. Sonic movie gonna rule the world.
It's not doing that, I want to clarify that. If this was still in the 100 million, 200 million range, that's where I'd actually start pushing a red button and getting worried. As of now, it's doing fine, but I think that...
You're already getting worried! You didn't thought Sonic was gonna defeat the Mufasa? What is wrong with you? Sonic movie stronger!
Not only were fans, but also Paramount, who this matters most to, was expecting more than just fine for its box office performance. I don't think it's going to be enough to deter them from Sonic 4. What all this means is I think you can expect Sonic Movie 4 to be a lot different from what was advertised at the end of...
No, we will prove you wrong! Come on, everybody, all together now. Let's watch the Sonic Movie 3. Let's prove him wrong. Let's prove him wrong. Let's prove Ricardo wrong. Let's watch the Sonic Movie 3.
Sonic Movie 3. I still think we're going to get the characters that were promised to us, but I think we're going to get more Jim Carrey. I think you have to bring him back, and especially with him expressing interest in returning, you got to do it. You literally have to. And also, Shadow will not only be back, which I think we all expected, but probably with a bigger role than what he had in 3. Yeah, they're going to make sure that they milk Shadow for all he's worth.
You pinkish. You see?
Speaking of Shadow, we heard reports that if movie 3 did really well, we could get a Shadow spinoff.
If it did very well, if it did very good and very successful and very well, we will get the Shadow movie. But since you're looking down the Sonic movie, we don't know if we can be... we don't know if we even get in the Shadow movie. Fingers Ricardo.
project. I hope we can still get that, but this performance kind of has me worrying about the likelihood of that still happening. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little worrying that you don't have faith in your own movie. Sorry, you. It's a little worrying that you don't have faith in the Sonic movie universe. Maybe we can prove you wrong one day.
We'll see what happens, but regardless, before I pass it off to you and ask, what do you think? What do you think about Sonic Movie 3's current box office performance? With it standing...
It will get better. Don't worry. That's what I think. As the Sonic Movie 3 will get very better, and it will heal, and they will get all of the money it deserves, and they will get the happy ending that it deserves. Yeah.
At the low to mid $300 million, which again puts it ahead of Sonic 1, it still has a ways to go to beat Sonic 2 and then surpass it. What do you think about the current performance? Let me know in the comments.
It's very good. I think I watched the movie, or Armando watched the movie. I'm the Eater Bunny. Oh. Armando Kelly the Sonic movie's not here right now, but he did watch the Sonic movie, and he did enjoy it in a way. He was just waiting for Live and Learn to be in the movie, you know? And it indeed was in the Sonic movie. Live and Learn was in Sonic Movie 3.
Down below, I'd love to know what you guys have to say. 355 myself thanks Sonic with his...
It's over. We did it. I know it's been 1,000 years.
video games, TV shows, movies, comics, and more. Working on... Yeah, there's a lot